And I say that to every single person. I'm like, there is no budget at my Amazon guy. You just have to set a standard, a framework. When you keep things that simple, there's no follow-up questions. It's just black and white.
And a special thank you to our sponsor for this episode, Oswego Private Wealth Management. Welcome to $4 Million Strategies. Today we have with the Amazon guy, my Amazon guy, Stephen Pope. Today we're talking about the concept of creating the best financial reporting process. Stephen, tell us your insights and why this is so important for your business.
I think you got to keep this one simple, right? If you don't have a way to pull this once a month within the first couple of days following the previous month, you're going to be in trouble. Everything into QuickBooks can be automated. You can set up rules to bucket things, but you need to know what your cash flow is. Cash is king. I'm a really big believer in understanding what functions of where your cash is going, what your plan is, how to forecast it out. I like to pay taxes. I operate with a profit margin of net 43% in an industry that operates at 15%. I understand all of my metrics and KPIs down to that sort of level, and that helps me have a lot of comfort. So when things get tough or Amazon is challenging or there's a hostile environment, I don't lose any sleep.
So I love it. I love it how you have that such high bar of 43% net. I mean, that's huge. If you're not familiar with numbers and how they work, that is a massive margin. Curious behind that, how do you keep that focus to help make sure the easy thing, right? With a lot of owners, they go, hey, I've got all this additional money. I'm going to keep on investing in it, which actually means code word for losing money.
It can be.
Right. It can be. So what do you do to help make sure that additional cash and you stay focused on it each and every month?
In my last executive meeting, I had a question where I went around the room and I said, hey guys, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being profit at the cost of growth and 10 being growth at the cost of profit, what do you think my number is? 3 execs said 10, 1 exec said 8, and another said 7. And it was an interesting conversation to find out where people thought my head was at. And I am very much both a top line and a bottom line guy. So I can't be a 10 by default because that means I wouldn't be running a 43% net profit. And I was like taken back by this. I was like, come on, guys, like give me a break. Like, of course, I'm not just throwing money just for the sake of growth. I'm not a 10 guy. I'm probably a 7. So, the lowest end spectrum of the guesses was correct. And so I create some KPIs and some alerts and I set some standards and I'm like, let's keep labor somewhere between 45 and 50% of gross. And if we do that and our tech costs are somewhere between 4 and 7%, then the rest is gravy. And it just makes it easy. And then the recruitment team is like, I need a forecast. I need to know how many bodies I can have. And I said, no, you don't. You have a percentage. Good luck. Do what's best for MAG. And I say that to every single person. I'm like, there is no budget at my Amazon guy. You just have to set a standard, a framework. When you keep things that simple, there's no follow-up questions. It's just black and white. And I think that's what clears up sandboxes. It destroys politics and it makes things basic and followable. Everybody can follow it.
That is one of the best explanations, by the way. And that's, you don't know this, Stephen, that is my background is a former CPA and in doing financial reporting processes, but to keep it as simple and clear. And so you have one number to win, right? One number to focus on is a huge advice. Thank you so much for being a guest on financial reporting process for $4 Million Strategies.
Thanks.